CNN Newsroom. I'm your host, Brooke Baldwin, and I'm honored to be interviewing our special guest today, President Barack Obama. Today, we will be discussing the past week's events regarding Title X funding, including the Senate hearing and the Supreme Court case, Planned Parenthood v. Pruitt. Good evening, Mr. President, and thank you for joining us tonight. It is such an honor. We're delighted that you were able to join us.
Thank you. It is an honor to be here.
So, Mr. President, we were hoping to gain an inside perspective of your opinion on all these matters. Let's begin with your personal opinion on Title X and abortion.
I think that it is absolutely crucial that we continue to allocate federal funds to programs that are clearly designed to keep women alive and healthy. While the issue of abortion has become a focal point of public concern, we cannot lose sight of the countless other services programs like Planned Parenthood provide for our fellow Americans, no matter one's income, thanks to Title X. Now, concerning abortion, I have said this before. This is not something that women take casually. I trust women to make these decisions in conjunction with their doctors and clergy. There is a moral dimension to abortion, and there are people of goodwill on both sides, but we must focus on where we find common ground. We should be doing everything we can to prevent abortions by providing education and medical care to women in America, which in turn will help reduce the amount of unwanted pregnancies, and continued federal support of Title X will help us achieve this goal and win the future.
Great, thank you. Now, were you satisfied with how the Senate hearings turned out, and is there anything you wish that would have happened?
I was very satisfied with how the Senate hearing turned out. I know that the mainstream media may at times get heated and evolve into passionate arguments between opposing viewpoints, but it is important to draw the distinction between how the media presents an issue to the American people and how Congress, when presented with a controversial issue, collaborates to work through these problems in a way that will serve the best interest of the American people.
And how much funding do you hope to see allotted to Title X?
I have proposed that the level of funding be $327 million, which will continue the pattern of increasing funding for Title X by about $10 million each year, which has been the case even before I assumed office.
And what is your personal opinion on the Supreme Court case, and what do you hope to see as the result?
It is not my place to offer the Supreme Court my views on the issue, but if you are asking my personal opinion, I believe that the Constitution is not static, but rather a living document that must be read in the context of an ever-changing world. I see democracy as a conversation to be had. The genius of Madison's design is that it provides a fixed blueprint, it does not provide a fixed blueprint for action. It provides us with a framework and rules designed to force us into a conversation. And I know that all across America, this conversation is being had. I hope that I have added my part to it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time here, and that's the CNN Newsroom.